Hey, I'm Rasacharya and this is Bhakti Yoga Sangha, and it's very noisy here. I'm trying to get a mic. Somebody parked here also and he's pleased to keep his engine on. So anyway, we are in Santo Domingo and flying tomorrow to Medellin, Colombia. But before that, I was excited to record another video of a Bhagavad Gita talk, the book of yoga. So let's see the next verse. This is a very important verse. Let's see. So we are in second chapter, Bhagavad Gita. As the embodied soul continuously passes in this body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at death. A sober person is not bewildered by such a change. Krishna says, Dehinosmin yata dehi. He says, Dehino, one who is in the Deha, one who is in the body. So again, he's explaining that the soul is not the body. Smin yata dehi kumaram yovanam jara, as the soul is passing through boyhood to adulthood, old age, similarly he passes to another body, is saying. We can see that, just compare the 5 years old, your 5 years old self with the, yourself now. You can look into the mirror and see your picture. People are really noisy here. So, and you can just see that everything has changed. All your body has changed, all your cells have changed, and your desires have changed, your thoughts, feelings. But one thing hasn't changed, you. This consciousness which we are. We should be asking with these questions: who am I? What is changing? What is it that I'm changing? What's not changing? Because we, just spontaneously identify with things which we are not. Like we say that, hi, I'm George, I'm 36 years old, I live here, this is my family, I like to do this and this, but these are just labels. So we have to really, this may sound corny, but we really have to find our true selves. So, okay, let's see, he's saying that he's George. Okay, but you can change your name, it's not actually who you are. Okay, let's see the age. The age is just changing. There's profession, like I'm a basketball player, and okay, but you can change your profession, and this is my family. Sometimes, as people do nowadays, they can change even their families. So, which is not so good, but anyway. And so all these things can change. So who we are? That's the big question. And we really have to think about this and analyze this, so we can come to the real I, to consciousness, who's the possessor of all these labels, who's the witness of all this. And also there's an interesting statement in the scriptures, in the Vedas, that there are these three states of consciousness: wakefulness, dreaming, the state of dreaming, and deep sleep. But it's said that actually the soul is just a witness of these states. And one should understand his self, one should understand the real consciousness by in these states. So like throughout these states, and as you are changing between these states of consciousness, that one should try to understand the real self, one should try to understand consciousness. There were times when I was meditating on this and I could just feel that I'm just a witness of these states. But it takes time as one progresses and then gradually comes to the liberated platform when he can understand his actual position as the soul. Above all these, we say that there's the senses, and above the senses there's the mind, and above the mind there's the intelligence. But still above the intelligence there's the soul. So yes, this is crucial. This is very important to just understand who we are. If we don't do this, if we don't understand ourselves as consciousness, as spirit souls who are above matter or above this body and mind, then what's the point of religion, and what's the point of other kinds of philosophy? You see, this is the basis. There are religious people who teach, pursue some kinds of, views, but they lack this kind of analytical understanding of the self. So it's doomed from the beginning. We have to understand this point. We have to just ask, who am I? So we understand that we are not this body, we are the soul. And then there's this point of reincarnation, that some people may think that it's like a fairy tale, or it's not very scientific. It's just just a stupid thing. But actually, we have to understand ourselves as consciousness first. And this is a subtle law, this reincarnation, that one who Krishna says in a further verse, later, that one who has taken birth, he must die, and one who died, he must take birth again. This is the law of nature, and people can experience this also. Buddhist people also in meditation go back to their previous lives, and also like there are these processes when you know they take you in hypnosis, whatever, and take you back to your previous lives. These things, anyway, so many experiences. There are books and books about this, people's experiences of previous lives, and you know, just you cannot explain things in another way. So this karma and reincarnation. Karma means work, that you do something, and then there's the fruit of your karma, the result of your karma, and that can be good or bad, or maybe neutral also, I don't know. So that you do something and that has to have a result. So as in this life you do your karma, and actually this life is the result of your previous karma. So whatever you do in this life, that will influence your next life. And Krishna will elaborate it on further how this works, and also the different aspects of this Krishna conscious philosophy, of this bhakti philosophy. So I don't know what else I could say about this. You can read more in my book also, and in Bhagavad Gita, the purports of Prabhupada, Bhaktivedanta Swami. Thank you. Hare Krishna.